I hit the ball to Katie when I was serving, and she started freaking out.
Oh, bouncing in the slide tree! Dude, chill, just a game!
Saying that I did some weird thing that I don't even know what it was. She got up in my face.
Oh, no, it's not just a game!
And she stormed out and tried to slam the door, and it didn't work, and it was funny.
Over the years, sadly, this sport, this sacred sport, really has dwindled to just a game. You heard the young man. It's just a game now.
What exactly did he mean by the phrase "just a game"?
We just play it every week. It's just a game that we play for 15 minutes while we're waiting for other kids to get to youth group. It's just a small little game we play until we actually get to the big game.
I mean, it's still fun as a game, but back in my day, it was real. It was a sport, you know? It was serious, and everybody was so into it, and it just, it had a purpose. But over the years, people have left, the games have changed, and now, like I said, it's just a game.
Also, just some of the real, in my opinion, most just admirable players of the sport, they grew up, they turned their back on the sport, and so slowly over time there's nobody to look up to, and so as new generations kept coming into this league, they didn't have somebody to aspire to, and so they just didn't care anymore.
Have you ever heard of Captain Canada?
No. So, was I supposed to agree with him?
Captain Canada left, and that was really when it all started going downhill. I think he was kind of the face of the game, or the sport at that time, after he left. And after, his followers went with him, new people came and they didn't have as much respect as the people before them.
In your opinion, what do you think led to the demise of Sliceball as a real sport?
That's a good question. I think when we stopped having our games be reffed, it's like people all of a sudden just thought they could do anything, and they could kick the ball. They might get away with hitting the ceiling. It started in really subtle ways, but it's just grown to this lack of respect because there's no oversight on the game.
Shoes out the table.
All right.
So how did you prepare for your game of Sliceball today?
I put on my shoes and I got in line.
I'm like the LeBron James of Sliceball, only I'm like 10 times better.
From a football to a Uno, it's just a game. But you can still find enjoyment in it, and some of us still crave the competition.
Sliceball is good, but what I really like is football. I like it, everybody else likes it.
I would classify it as a meal.
A meal.
Yeah, because sometimes if you get hit in the face, it's like eating the slice ball. So it's like eating a meal.
Mafia sometimes, sharks and minnows in the field, bucket ball, bunch of different games.
So there's really no commitment to one game.
No, not really.